Hey, happy Saturday, October 18th, my friends. This is Patrick Allman from Stop Doing Nothing Media. If I seem a little tired, this is because I just got back last night from Dallas and the HighLevel conference. And one of the many new features they announced, it's actually been in beta for a little bit, is the ability to stream to a community. So, what we're going to do today is watch you get the joy and the comedy of watching Patrick trying to use 3 or 4 pieces of software all at once in an attempt to demo how you would stream from a third party app into your community. Now, shout out to Charles Higgins. That man is brilliant. This is my second version of this video. In the first version, I was having problems streaming, and Charles gave me the quick fix. It's just something special with Ecamm, and now here we are in version 2. I'm ready to go, and I think that it's going to work okay. I purposely did not test it. I put in Charles' fix, but I did not test it before I started the stream. So I'm going to walk you through it. By the way, like I said, I'm on a Mac, and I'm using a third-party software called Ecamm. Excuse me. I am doing it probably the most complicated way that you could possibly do it. For most of you, you're going to be doing browser-based streaming, and I'll show you on the screen what the difference is between the two. But let's get into it because you want the good stuff, right? So over here as you see here, I've hopefully made a scene change in Descript. And what you see here is my community. I'm going to admit, not the biggest, not the most active community, but hey, I'm giving it the good old college try. You're welcome to join for free. Let me know if you want any information on that. What you're seeing here is a community in standing out up here in the upper right-hand corner, bright red is the Go Live option. Excuse me while I choke live on camera. Is the Go Live option here. And I did have to ask for beta access to this. So all of my correct sub accounts in my agency have it. When you click on Go Live, it's going to look like a typical Facebook Go Live process, to me at least. On the left-hand side, you're going to have announcements, which is the section of my community or the group of my community that I'm going to stream to. And of course, I picked that even before I started the stream. Where you're going to go live right now is our only option. I would imagine that will change at some point. Down here, you have 2 options. First of all, let's fill in a meeting tile. Test. We will call this one test live stream for the cool kids. Got a meeting title in the description, copy and paste on a Mac. Now, most of you will use the meeting room option. Today, we're going to be using the streaming software option. Now, what's the difference? Meeting room means that your mic and your camera will just use your Chrome browser, or whatever browser you're using, to stream right into here. Streaming software is the more advanced version where someone like me or influencers and live streamers can actually connect a third-party piece of software. So on another window, what you're not seeing here is you're seeing I have all my Ecamm stuff set up, and I've already set a destination of the settings I'm going to show you right here. So what this means is let's pick streaming software first of all. What this means over in Ecamm, I have to configure Ecamm to stream to this here. Now down here you have a server URL. If you're a streamer, you know what that is. By the way, if you use Ecamm, and this is where Charles just saved my butt, copy this over without the S and RTMPS, okay? Don't know why? I just do what Charles Higgins tells me over at Pinnacle AI. So over in my Ecamm software, I've got this all set up in the settings as a new destination. For my stream key, I'm going to have to put that in Ecamm also, and this is not a persistent stream key. It's only good for each stream. I know all of our streamers want a persistent stream key, but we got to love that skateboard model, right? We'll get there when we get there. So now over in Ecamm, on my other window, I'm choosing to start a new stream, and you'll see the pop-up here. I've already defined the destination with the server URL, and now what should happen is I should be able to put in my stream key here and then stream from Ecamm. So let's give that a shot. Let's copy that stream key. Let's pop up Ecamm again, and let's drop this in. Drop that in there. Going to go live right now. Click on Go Live. Let's see if it actually does it. Because what happens now here over in Ecamm, over Ecamm, so yes, so Ecamm is streaming there. Let's turn down the Mac a little bit. So over in Ecamm, I'm seeing that I'm streaming and the stream is live. And then over here, basically, I'm in preview mode. So in my HighLevel community, the HighLevel Elite community, I'm in preview mode, checking to make sure that my hair is good. I've got my makeup, my lipstick is all good before I actually go live. So everything else down here looks pretty good. Again, I'm not live yet. How do you know? Because down here in the lower right-hand corner, I have a Go Live button. So this is a preview room, which almost all streaming platforms give you to make sure everything is good. I've already made sure that Ecamm has the good camera. Again, goodness gracious, a Charles Higgins recommendation. And Ecamm is already knows to use the Shure MV7 mic here. So let's go live and see what we get here, okay? So click on Go Live, Patrick. Let's move the interview window out of the way. Click on Go Live. There we go. And now, hey, look, we are live. Again, I am seeing this for the first time, just like you. So it looks like we have a live chat room over here. We have 2 people watching. So, hey, who knows? Maybe there might be some people watching. For those of you that are watching from the HighLevel Elite community, you're watching me do a live demo of the live streaming option here, okay? So again, I'm doing 2 things at once. I'm using Ecamm. I'm demoing the beta version of the streaming option, the live streaming option in the HighLevel communities. And I'm recording all this on a Mac in Descript. So this is a lot for a guy who just got back from the conference not even 24 hours ago. And as you can see, my Insta360 camera is adjusting and doing its thing. It looks like I can go over here and type a live stream message. Hello, let me know if you are watching live. So let's skip the spelling mistakes because I've got 2 people up here. Hopefully somebody like Keith Bashir or Josh Satterley, somebody else in my community hopefully is watching. And if you are, just let me know how it looks from your side, how the audio is, if there's like a delay between the audio and video, or if they're in sync. And again, what's that noise? I hear something. Do you hear that? Huh. Do I have to turn that down? Huh. I don't know about you, but I'm hearing a noise of some sort there. Hopefully that's only to my ears and locally to me. But it sounds like either like a static or like crowd noise. And no one shares on my live stream, so I doubt that's what it is. So anyways, that's how you go live in your community. If you want to do it without the fancy setup work, I'm going to do this. I'm going to stop the live stream here. Okay, so there is, yep, okay, so I believe the live stream is stopped now. I'm going to go over to Ecamm and stop it there also. Okay, I believe it was live, but I'm not 100% sure. But I'm going to, okay, there we go. Session has ended. A recording will be available soon. What most of you are going to do is click on Go Live here and then use Meeting Room. Meeting Room means just use the browser. I'm using Chrome. You can just use the browser. We don't have to worry about Ecamm. As a matter of fact, I'm going to flip over here into my other monitor and completely shut down Ecamm because I'm not live from that and I don't need it anymore. But what we can do here now is using a browser is we can just click on the camera right there. And I've already authorized Chrome to use my camera. So let's click on, you know what, Chrome is, let's make Chrome use the right camera, okay? Let's make Chrome use, we'll use the Insta360 virtual camera. Did we get that okay? Let's turn that off and back on. Insta360 virtual camera, that should be good. So we wanted to use our actual camera here. Let's try this again. Go live. We want to use, yeah, we go. So we want to use that. And then we want to use, I'm sure we're still using the MV7 microphone. So this is test number 2 of going live in a HighLevel community. Copy, paste. Okay, we've got the right camera and the right microphone down there. Choose where to post, start here. Okay, we'll move this over to announcements. And now, and again, I don't have to worry about Ecamm and any of this. This all looks good, so I can click on Go Live here. And it looks like I get a very similar, oh, it's connecting to the room. Let's see what we got going on here. Why did that not take the correct camera? If I go over to my MacBook Programmer, does it work? Huh. Let's try the Insta360 camera again. Let's play with the audio. The audio should be in good shape. Yep. Anyway, we'll end this session. Oh, looks like we've got plenty of work to do here. It's probably a lot smoother, but again, I did this live, so I prefer to do things live without perfecting it so you can watch me stumble through and perfect it there. But if you have any questions about what you just saw, of course, please hit me up. And now, in the interest of stopping everything correctly, got to go over to Descript, which is also a killer program, and stop the recording. You have a great remaining of your Saturday, and don't forget to attend the HighLevel conference next year, October 26th through 29th. Have a great weekend.